Okay, so question 3. So we are going to be looking at the mass of packages of cheese produced by a company are assumed to be normally distributed with a known mean of some mean grams and a standard deviation of that. So they are your population parameters, those ones. So I'm going to start just noting these down. Mean, we don't know. Standard deviation, 7.37 grams. The packages of cheese are labelled to contain 500 grams. So that means we're going to be testing our sample to be about 500 grams, the mean of them, given that there is a probability that the mean mass of 20 randomly selected packages will be less than the labelled amount. So we're testing this statement here, 0.25. Okay, and we want that mass to be the probability the mean mass of 20 randomly selected packages will be less, little one eats the big one, than the labelled amount. Okay, so this is the information that we're going to be looking for. Now, the first thing that we always have to find is going to be the z-score, because we're going to be using the trick where you take the z-score and then you use that to work out the rest of it. So, not hard, chuck it into the calculator. All I'm going to do, menu, statistics, then I'm going to go distribution, normal. Now, I want to find the z-score, which means that I'm going to be using the inverse norm. We're going to be looking for central, 0.25. We're not going to be looking for central, sorry. If I think about what this looks like, little one eats the big one, so the tail is actually going left. Okay, and then I don't mess around with the other numbers there. So the z-score for that is 0.6744, I should say negative 0.6744. Okay, so now I'm going to chuck all of this information into our formula that we get from methods. So that's the one where you have z is equal to the mean minus the mean over the standard deviation. Now, in this case, we're going to be looking at calculating like this. So z is equal to minus the mean, which we don't know, over our standard deviation, but we're looking at our sample, so we're going to have to use the sample standard deviation, which is going to be this over the square root of n. So that's the formula that we're chucking everything into. So negative 0.6744 is equal to 500 minus the population mean over 7.37 over square root of 20. Okay, now when I put that into my calculator using solve n, you'll get the answer of C equals 501.11.